Sound check.
One to mic check. One two sound check. Good evening, Chobe. Loud and clear. Happy? Try again, Chobe. Loud and clear. Happy? Check, check, check. Sound check. Sound check. Mic check. 1 2 mic check. Perfect. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from the Berlin Pool Arena, which hosts the Berlin Breakers, a team of super players put together for the purposes of retaining the glory of this pool arena in this Berlin Pool Experience competition. A competition that has brought together quite a number of participants and teams and individuals in both resident and open categories, and ladies as well. This is day one, and the match coming to you live to your screens is the match between Mchana Knights and the Berlin Breakers Pool Club. Table 1. Moses might have quite some bit of work to do for the red ball tucked on the bottom left corner pocket. And he will try to resolve that right now. To no success. Probably fancies a bunker. And then gets hold of the cue ball there to drop in the third last red ball to the top right corner pocket. No, goes center. Still very keen to work out that bottom left quarter of the table. It's beginning to fancy a skill shot there to connect the red ball to the yellow ball by the bottom left corner pocket. No. Yeah. Decides to go full straight on that table and migrate his problematic red ball to the bottom right quarter of the table. Scores currently stand at 5-1. Remember, we have mesmerizing semi-final matches coming up in a short time to come. We already have the Money team as one of the first qualifiers. The Mchana Morans have been giving us sleepless nights to teams here, including the Knights themselves. Very likely that we will be having them as the winners of the group of death. But let's see how that pans out with the last few games being played. Shall be giving you updates on that very, very shortly. It's really amazing to be here tonight to bring the live events of these intense matches to your homes, to your phones, to wherever you're catching this live action from. In a very short time, I shall be running through the comment section to get a very good update of what's happening there. The match progressing very, very fast, looking like a very one-sided affair for now. Mchana Knights running away with the match at 7-1. Remember, we have 2 active tables at the moment, but the tournament is being played on a total of 8 tables, which probably can make games to really, really run very fast. Munguti keen to pull one back for the team. Overdoes it, and I think he's not happy with the result. Not exactly where he wants to be, Titus. Has to go for a containing shot here, Moses. No way, exposes the cue ball to the black. And I think Titus should make very easy work of that. To wrap it up nicely to get a paltry second frame of the match. It's nowhere near his best, Titus. You can feel the struggle, especially when the very best players fail to bag very easy games. You wonder what Moses was trying to do there. I think they are in such a comfortable space. Mchana Knights have already qualified for the semis anyways. This is a match basically for final positioning, to literally just know who wins the group. Has to come up with a very big shot there, Moses. Quite a lot of unforced errors here from Moses. And you feel that's because to the Berlin team, this might feel like a dead rubber match. Not quite. Solid. Mongoti gets the second one. But there's no much hopes coming with that one. For the simple reason, 5 frames can be such a stretch for a team that is actually playing below par based on their quality as individual players. A team made up of very, very strong individual players with a lot of accolades all across in local and international tournaments. Titus Mungoti, Dennis Wonga, Innocent, Ma'arifa, just to mention but a few. But they are quite out of depth when it comes to this one. Way, way off the mark. Has to mean something, this performance. It's the first outing of his team. Probably something to build upon in future tournaments. But just so much is expected from this contingent of players. As for the Mchana Pool Club, I think quite a seasoned players as individuals, but also very experienced as a team. And that definitely provides quite some advantage for this contingent of players. One of the most active fans today for the Mchana Knights. Quite drowsy this evening, PR. It's been a long day. How is it going?
So far so good. Our teams have qualified to the next few games that they need to win so that they can be on the finals. Yeah. And I love it. But I'm so sleepy. I have a game tomorrow, so I want to go home now.
You probably should get an early rest, yeah? Helps.
Yeah.
Good night and goodbye.
Good night.
That is PR for you, Kenya Seed 1. The very, very best Kenyan shooter to come out of the 254. One last frame. I think the team might be requesting for a timeout. Should be the Berlin Breakers. It's for that reason that the next set hasn't started. Let's see the reason behind it. This might be the last frame of set number 2. And then probably we might see a timeout from Berlin to regroup, to re-strategize, to find themselves again. Stay around for the 2 semi-finals. Shall be giving you a short list of the same. But one among those teams is the Money team, TMT. The Mchana Morans. The Mchana Knights. And probably the Mchana Gladiators. 3 out of 4 for the Mchana Pool Club. What a solid performance. On table number 2, HB seems to be pulling a frame that might inspire this group of players from Berlin Breakers. Having trailed 7-1, pulled one back to 7-2. Now 7-3 might begin to look like something. Gets a very, very good position on the cue ball. Misses it. And I don't think he's coming back to the table if it's K2 behind that cue stick. It's going to be very, very efficient, both on offense and defense. I think it's game over. It's 8-2. I think with that scoreline, the team should be feeling lost, to say the least. I don't think it's anything near their expectation as of this morning. Steve Chalo, aka K2, on the black. To the bottom left corner pocket, likely to be a rocket, is there you go. Sticks it in. 8-2, the score. The team takes a timeout. And so do we. See you in a very, very short time to come. We are back live with the action of this group match between Berlin Breakers and the Mchana Knights. Scores at 8-2, third set. 5 frames. On this table, HB Marifa versus Moses Kimani. Seems to really be biting and hitting himself for that. It's a little bit careless there. Should have hit the yellow with some slower pace. Moses will now want to take control of the bottom right quarter of the table, which he effectively does. That's a beautiful shot there. It's a very, very beautiful shot by Marifa. Swahili for wisdom. For some reason, I think he might fancy to go for a skill shot for the yellow to the top right corner pocket. These balls haven't been bouncing right, by the way. One of my observations from the earlier parts of the day. Maybe it's the technique, but just for some reason, the second ball has always been bouncing off the first one, and yeah, exactly my point. It's exactly my point. I don't know why, but it feels like it's a bit different from the cue and object ball action I've seen. Literally haven't seen a player, by the way, that has been successful in pulling off such a shot, except for the inadvertent ones. Stephen Charlo on table number 2. One of the busiest players from the Mchana Knights this evening. And I think he's also pulled quite some number of frames in this match. Stephen Charlo on the black on table number 2. Take the Mchana team to double-digit scoreline. 10-2, 3 more to go, and seems like Moses very close to landing the 11th one. Clearly, I think the job seems to be done. Decided to go for a snooker and totally messes it up, Marifa. I think it should be very easy pickings for Moses, who for sure will take the Mchana Knights on the hill. With a very, very easy block standing between him and that very promising scoreline. 12-2. This must be one of the toughest scorelines I have seen the whole day. Probably. Nothing to write home about from this Berlin squad. Any of the ongoing frames could potentially be the last. This race slated to end prematurely in the third set, and potentially also the shortest rest of the day, with the lowest scoreline. If the Mchana Knights win any of the ongoing frames on both tables, on either tables, on either table there, JC to try and put this Berlin squad out of their misery. Table number 3, we have Regan up against Steve Cialo, aka K2. Table number 2 is Shaw versus Munguti Titus. And on table number 3, which is in full view, is Morgan Mutua up against John Shallow. Quite a solid shooter, Morgan. He's taken quite some giants in many different tournaments. One of the most memorable ones has to be when he knocked out Geoffrey Kibet. And I think sometime anybody that has done streaming in Kenya currently can be considered to have a very, very competitive game. Quite very high quality level of play. Morgan being one of those. Simon Peter Chobe is one such humans as well. And you have to really also recognize the growth in the style of play by Francis Mukwekwe. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty from JC. Overdid it. Overdid. One of the most talented players in Kenya, John Charlo. Look at that. In and out of trouble without breaking a sweat. How about that for a shot, Morgan, to basically win it. Any win now might feel like some form of not just redemption, but some reputable way to exit the competition. Comes up short, Morgan. John Charlo with another chance to go for a hook shot or a bunker to the top left corner pocket. Might prefer the latter. With an advantage snooker there. Lucky. Laughs about it, John Charlo. Morgan comes out of it very easily. John with a bunker. No, not quite. Chooses to go for a punishing snooker there. Very careless. And you would understand why. It's 12-2. And any frame won on any of the three tables now will get the job done. A reverse shot is in the offing there. Half ball. Nicely done. Very efficient. It's 12-3. Regan. Ogombe for Berlin on the black. Could make this scoreline a bit more decent. Oh, not quite. Misses it. Titus Munguti potentially with another frame in the offing to go 12-4. The news on table number 2 is that the frame has been won by Edwin and brings the proceedings of this last group match to a conclusive end there. Simon Peter Chobe chooses to ensure that the face of the commentator is viewed by the fans as well, and I'll be on standby potentially for a semi-final upcoming. Thank you so much, good night and goodbye. See you on the next one.